If I had a penny for every 2025 Prime Video action movie featuring a gun-toting US president, I'd have 2 pennies, which isn't much, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Fortunately, Heads of State is a far better ride than G20, which amounted to a dull Die Hard clone with the president in the John McClane role. And while this film, directed by Ilya Naishuller, isn't particularly groundbreaking either, at least in structure, it succeeds by embracing its preposterous premise with charm, likeable leads, and old-school action energy. The film opens with British Prime Minister Sam Clarke, played by Idris Elba, clashing publicly with John Cena's newly elected US President Will Derringer, a former action star turned beloved politician. And as a PR move, the two leaders agree to travel together to a NATO summit in Trieste. But Russian arms dealer Viktor Gradov, played by Paddy Considine, sets his men to shoot down Air Force One, forcing Clarke and Derringer to survive in hostile Eastern European territory as they journey to safety and, with help from agent Noel Bissett, who's Priyanka Chopra Jonas, fight their way back to leadership. It's all very silly and often makes little sense, particularly when unravelling the villain's broader scheme and factoring in who else may be involved. But the movie knows exactly what it is and leans into its absurdity as Naishuller excels at delivering stylized, sometimes cartoonish action comedy without sacrificing momentum, blending high-octane stunts with goofy humour that often relies on the natural charisma and physical comedy of its stars and stunt performers, and prioritising fun over complexity with its fairly simple plot and character motivations. Much of the film's success stems from the dynamic between Elba and Cena, whose strong chemistry, previously put to great use in James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, recalls classic buddy pairings like in Bad Boys or The Nice Guys, with Elba as the pragmatic and world-weary Clarke, while Cena's Derringer is a gung-ho optimist lacking diplomatic finesse. But together they form a compelling odd couple whose respect and banter feel earned, with Cena in particular shining with his genuinely warm and lovable screen presence, while Chopra Jonas complements the duo without stealing their focus, holding her own in action scenes but staying out of their comedic rhythm. There are flaws like a thin and predictable plot, an underwhelming villain, and some CGI that looks like it came from a PS2 game. Not to mention the wildly implausible notion that in today's world, a populist president with an entertainment background and no public office experience could win an election unanimously and be universally adored. I mean, I can buy a lot of other things in this movie, but that's just asking way too much of me. But when the action's this fun and the stars are this watchable, those issues are easy to overlook in a 3.5-star film that's energetic and filled with charisma. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.